I asked him who started the KKK. He didn't answer that. That's Democrats. I asked him who started Planned Parenthood that killed more black babies than anything in the world. Right? That was the Democrats. Margaret Sanger, who created Planned Parenthood, and the whole purpose of her creating Planned Parenthood was to eliminate black babies. Okay? Who incarcerated the most black people? Who deported the more people in this country? All this was Democrats, bro. All this was Democrats. Who freed the slaves? Republicans. Who freed the slaves? Who fought for black people to be free? Republicans.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying? So why just like when he said, well, what did the Republican Party do for blacks? Nothing. They don't have to do nothing for blacks because there's two things that politicians care about. Don't yeah, they don't. There's two things politicians care about: donors and votes. So if you're not donating no money and you're not voting, they don't have to do nothing for you. This is why black people have been robbed by the Democratic Party for the last 100 years because they've been giving their vote for nothing. Nobody else does it. The Hispanics don't give their vote for nothing. The Jews don't give their votes for nothing. The Irish, who you name them, the gay community, why they have so much power? Because they they sell their votes. Okay? They don't give away their votes just cause. Oh, just because they say you're for black people. Well, guess what? Democrats for the black people, but yet they incentivize you to take the father out the home in order for you to get money, for you to live in an apartment that's garbage.
Yo,
right?
fam, thanks for calling. I'm going to take this next call up real
for
quick.
them to incentivize that.
Yo,
So what does that do? Take the father out the home, which affects the family
Hold
structure.
on one second, fam.
Where you got all these baby kids that's going to jail. 80% of the people that's in jail are come from broken homes, from homes with no fathers in it. Who incentivized that? Democrats. So you think these people are really helping you? You can't even make more than $13,000 a year, or they're not even gonna help you.
Yo, state your name and where you calling from.
It's plenty of Republicans that was KKK, bro.
Yo, bro. But the party that wanted to keep black people enslaved was the Democratic Party. It wasn't Republican Party. So what are you talking about? Listen, they got rapists in the Democratic Party. They got rapists in the Republican Party. You got gays in both parties. You got thieves in both parties. You got racists in both parties. So what's your point?
Smash that like
Let's
button.
deal with the facts here. The facts here, the Democratic Party, which is a fact. This is not made up. This is not me saying it because it sounds cool. Because we have the victim-follower mentality. This is what it is. Because what we do to each other, if you see a black person doing the right thing, you're a square. You're a cornball. Man, you got a job. But the homie that just came home from jail from shooting somebody, he's getting all the respect, all the accolade. We're bigging him up for being an idiot. Because at the end of the day, they was stupid. Okay? Everybody that got locked up were stupid people. Okay? They wasn't intelligent. And anybody that's locked up that feels some type of way, I'm in the streets every day. I got locked up too. I was stupid too. So I don't want you to feel like I'm just directing it to you. But at the reality, if you was intelligent, you would never got there. Okay? Because there's smart criminals that understand there's the right way to even do the wrong thing. Okay? So
Not necessarily.
what I'm saying is majority of people that get locked up, they did something stupid, bro. You may have a light few, maybe a % of people that actually didn't do nothing that just got caught up
Yo,
in
fam, we
the
gonna go to another caller.
and that got caught up
Thanks for calling, man.
you know, that got caught up in a wave or something, because it happens. We all know that. But guess what? If you wasn't around, you see me, this is why I don't hang with niggas. Because I don't know what kind of problems y'all got. I don't know what issues y'all got. So I'm not going to hang with you and put myself in a position where I don't know what you into.
Venezuela.
And look at Venezuela now. It was one of the richest countries in the world, and now it's the poorest. Them people are actually running around literally. Their people are running around literally killing dogs and cats to eat. Whatever they can find, they eating it. When people die in their country, they eat them people too. So if this is what they want to turn America into, then look at Haiti. Everybody's mad at people. The President Trump calling it an ish-hole, right? But it is. Right now, you go over there, them people eating dirt pies, literally made out of dirt. Is that even our homeless people here ain't eating dirt? No, I can hold our people accountable because they was weak. Those slaves that got conquered was weak. See, I'm Haitian. So I'm Haitian, right?
Right.
I got 1804 tatted on my face, right? 1804 represents the year that we took our independence, right?
Right.
So we were the strong Negroes. We wasn't having that. We was willing to die before you enslaved us. That's why, you see, everybody liked Black Panther and they like Black Panther. You know who was my hero in that movie? Killmonger.
Which one was that?
Killmonger. The one that he ended up killing in the end of the movie. Killmonger. The one that he was fighting.
Come on, Black Panther. Yeah,
If you heard what he said, before I allow you to make me a slave, I'd rather die.
Right.
That's a strong black man.
Right.
All them other guys, they bow down.
All right.
Okay? They allow these people to rape their wives in front of them, rape their daughters, I'm trying not to curse, have sex with another man in front of their family, demasculating them, and allowed it to happen.
All right. Nah.
Before you allow that to happen, you will die.
All right.
Before I allow that to happen, I would die.
All right.
Before you allow that to happen, you would die.
All right.
Before you allow that to happen, you would die. You're not gonna let no man F you in your behind, right?
All right, duly
in front of
noted.
your
Absolutely not.
family. Would you?
Absolutely not. Now, however, it's and I'm going off of what I read as far as the Willie Lynch paper, because this was scientifically done to us, bro.
I'm not saying it wasn't.
Can I speak? Okay, so this was systematically done to us. So, put yourself in these shoes. The first slaves that they brought here were rebelling, right? They were hard to contain. My mother once told me, because Jamaicans are wild motherfuckers. Excuse me.
Yeah.
And I always wondered why Jamaicans got so busy. And she told me that when they bought the slaves, the most rebellious slaves, they left them in Jamaica. So when she told me that, it made sense why Jamaicans were the way they were. Now, you being a slave, right? The first generation of slaves that came, and from reading that Willie Lynch paper, they didn't concentrate on them. They concentrate on the children. Now, imagine this, yo. And you bring a slave out, you pitch tar him, feather him, bring all of the other slaves out to see this, right? Put two horses together and rip them apart. What that will do is that will instill fear in the mother. The mother will instill that same fear into her children. The children will instill that same fear into theirs.
You're right.
So it's a
let me correct
never-ending
you on
cycle.
this.
So
They never did that to the weak slaves. They did it to the strongest ones. When you look, even in us,
but you can't say they're weak. It's survival,
But
bro.
hear me out. You said what you said. I respect it. I didn't say you're wrong. The part that you are wrong is, for example, I was about to get jumped by 20 dudes, right? I'm a real street nigga, meaning I know majority of those people are cowards. They're following either one or two people in that group. Out of the 20, it's maybe 2 that's real gangsters. The one I thought was the most gangster is the first one I snuffed. Everybody else ran. So this is what I'm trying to tell you. You attack the strongest person, because if you attack the person that they look and respect and look up to, that's when you get the power. If it's a weak person, they expecting it from the weak person. But what they did was demoralize the strongest black man. They raped them.
That's
so,
how they
so
did
they
it.
didn't go for the weak.
That's
they went
why
for the
we're
strong.
in the state we're in
They
now,
went for the
mentally.
strong. No, but guess what? Even though we're in the state we are right now, the only excuse we have, the people that we can blame, is ourselves, because we have access to this information.
No, absolutely.
We have access to
I agree with that.
education.
Yeah.
We have access to making money. We have access to start our own businesses. We have access to all these things. There's no excuses today. So we can talk about the past all you want. Get over it.
Right.
Get over it. It's done. It's over. Get over it. Let's talk about today. What
Right.
can you not do as a black man today? You can't name me one thing.
What you mean not?
Tell me one thing we can't do as black men today. Name me one thing.
I would agree. It's not. It's
So
sky's the
therefore,
limit.
what are we crying about then?
I have no idea. Bro.
Exactly, my brother, and that's my
Yeah.
point. So we can talk about the past all day to justify your emotional feelings for why you're a loser. We could do that all day, because that's just some loser shit. It's a victim mentality. That's a loser.
Right.
Victims are losers. This is the reality. We done made victims popular. 50 Cent got shot 9 times. We gave him credit for being a victim. We glorified the victim, not the shooter. So this is the reality we're in right now. Anytime somebody's a victim, they get elevated in this country. So they're telling you it's better to be a victim than to be a victor. This is what they're teaching you. This is what they're programming in you. You understand what I'm saying? This is what they're programming. This is what they're doing to you. I'm telling you, you're not a victim. Especially if you're a black man. You're the strongest thing on this planet.
Yeah,
There's
and I
nothing
agree.
more durable than you. There's nothing more innovative than you, because most of the things that got created was created by us. Right? So at the end of the day, so how can you tell me when you're sitting here with this black power mentality, like we're the strongest people, and you're crying? It doesn't add up. So if you're going to be the strong black person you say you are, act like it. You see me? I'm acting like a strong black man. I ain't taking no excuses. I'm telling you, you can't stop me from doing nothing.
Yo, bro, I totally agree with you.
So this is what I'm trying to tell you.
However-
And this is it's no however with
Yeah,
this.
it is however.
There's no
It
however.
is however.
Because if we're not successful, look at the steps. We allow these people to bring their system into our lives.
You didn't let me explain
Go ahead,
to you
brother.
what I meant by how.
Go
I
ahead. And
totally
as black
agree.
people, we're supposed to always have that, because we was able to overcome slavery. Everything that obstacle that was put in our place, we overcome it, and we're crying. People, like they said, what God say? He only gives those hard battles to the people that can handle them. So therefore, why are you complaining? You can handle it. That's why you're going through it. You see what I'm going through right now? With people telling me you want to kill me, I'm a coon, I'm this. You know why it's nothing to me? Because I was built for this. I can handle it. If I wasn't able to handle it, I wouldn't be going through it. Because weak people don't go through nothing. Only strong people do. Always remember that. So you're strong. You're a black man. There's nothing that could defeat you. The sun can't even defeat you. The sun, the most powerful thing that gives life, can't even defeat you. You actually gain power from the thing that kills others. So when I see my black people talk this weak stuff, I have to look at you as an embarrassment. Because at the end of the day, you're not proving your black power. You know 100% of billionaires, they all say the same thing.
What is that?
Don't give a damn what people think.
And they don't.
And that's why they're billionaires. And this is what I want for my people. I want us to stop worrying about slavery. It happened. It's cool. Everybody had slaves. Every culture had it. It's cool. Okay? You got the Jews. They was able to overcome. This is what I'm saying. We can use all the excuses we want, but the Jews ain't marching crying about Holocaust. They're not doing none of that. You know what they're doing? Working together. Yes, they can say Jews are the #1 people that get food stamps and all that stuff and public assistance, which is a fact. But guess what they do? They understand how to use the system. Instead of letting the system use them, they understand how to use it. They said, okay, guess what? They don't get married like we get married. But they don't sign no papers and say we're married. This is what they do. I got a wife. You notice that Jews always have mad little kids. Mad kids. You ever notice that? They don't get married. So what happens is the husband owns a home already, right? They go apply for public assistance. You know, on average, if you have a boy, 2 girls, or whatever, they give you an apartment, or they'll give you a voucher for a 2-3 bedroom apartment, right? Their father already has a home. He says, I'm renting it to these people, right? And I'm just a landlord that live in the basement. But the whole time, he's the father, right? So the government is now paying the house of the husband, which is helping, making sure that they bills is paid for that house. They don't have to worry about rent for this crib because the government is paying for it. Then on top of that, they get $600-700 in food stamps. So they don't have to pay for food. They don't have to pay for living. So what do? That money accumulate, right? Now, in a year or two, that home will build equity, where they take that same money, buy other property, and do the same thing over and over again. Because they work together. Instead of us black people, what we do? Man, F my baby daddy. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to get my check. I don't care about nothing because I got... Put him on child support so he can go to jail. So now he's a slave of the system. Because you was bitter because he didn't want to be around, but you chose to have a baby when you wasn't ready. But now you want to put it on the father, and now he gets punished because when a guy can't take care of his kids, he go to jail. When a woman can't take care of kids, they give her a check.
Dropping gems right now. Smash that like button.
All right? So they done made it work where we are against each other. Even us as people, look what they doing. They got me arguing with people that's supposed to be my brothers.
They who?
Whoever. The liberals, whoever's saying all this, because he's a black guy with his own mind. Why would anybody go against the fact that a black man has his own mind and not thinking with the herd? See, if anything, they're supposed to congratulate that. They're supposed to lift that up. They make that as an outcast. I'm the bad guy. Whoever. Okay. Whoever they is. The liberals, the Democrats, that's saying because
see, what I noticed.
It's like when people say Obama did something. I don't not dislike Obama. I like Obama. I think he's one of the coolest, smoothest people in the world. But when you tell me he does something, now we have to have a different conversation. He didn't do anything. So if you telling me certain things, then I have to defend it. That's all. It's not that I'm saying that this is what it is. I got to defend what you're saying to me. I'm not just outwardly saying, oh, Obama ain't do nothing. I'm not outwardly saying that. When you're telling me Obama did this, did that, and I got to go, well, prove it. So that's all it is. It's never about, when I say they, I'm talking about the liberals because they're the ones that saying I can't speak the way I speak because of the color of my skin. They're the ones that, I have white people that's literally coming to me and telling me, you're disgusting. Why am I disgusting? Because I think for myself?
I kind of see it a little different.
But I'm just think about it. If you're telling me that I'm disgusting for having my own, even if what I believe in is wrong, let's say that, even if this is truth, why are you telling me it's disgusting for me not to think like everybody else? You want me to be a part of the herd mentality, the slave mentality? You want me just telling me because of the color of my skin, I'm supposed to think a certain way? That's racist.
But I don't think...
You know, like when they sit there and talk about police brutality all day. And I'm like, police brutality is nowhere near a problem for black people. You could paint it as that picture if all you want. But the reality is, if I ask you how many black people you know got killed by police, how many are you going to tell me? That you know personally, not what you see on the news. Personally.
Well, I know... on my hand, probably like a good 5 personally.
That got killed by police?
Yes.
And they didn't do nothing wrong?
Yes, people that worked for me.
No. And they wasn't doing nothing wrong. They just got shot just because they was black.
Well, I'm going to put it to you like this. the reason they got killed didn't justify them getting shot.
Once
Like say for instance, my man, he was going to get some smoke. That don't justify.
But
a cop to kill him.
what transpired in between that?
See, I don't know.
There you go.
I
So
wasn't
therefore, you
there.
can't speak on that.
Yeah.
But that's something
But
that's
still a no.
But you can't speak on that.
Like people always blaming people and like you don't know what happened in between that.
But that's my point.
Yeah, I'm
and
with
this
you
is
on
and this
that.
is my argument with people. Now you said 5, right?
Yeah.
You said 5.
Yeah.
Cool. I think that's a high number.
Mm.
But you said it's 5, right?
Mm.
Tell me how many people you know that got killed by other blacks.
Yeah, that's definitely important.
You can't even come with a number.
Yeah, you're right.
You can't even think about it. So you trying to tell me a leaky faucet is more important than a fire in your kitchen?
Mm.
So this is our biggest problem? Are you kidding me? I don't know nobody that got killed by police. I'm 37 years old. I don't know nobody personally that got killed by police or even shot by one. I'm 37 years old.
Mm.
I don't have one.
So what you got to say about that?
But I can
Eric
tell you
Gardner?
hundreds
So
and
what you got to
hundreds.
say about the Eric Gardner?
Eric
stuff
Gardner, if
and-
he was doing the right thing and he didn't
and the
resist
Mike
arrest,
Browns and
if he didn't if Mike Brown did not attack the officer, which was said by other black people, you forget this is Baltimore, right? This was said by other witnesses that were black that said he was attacking the officer. This is why. This is a fact.
But let's go back
wasn't
to
even
Eric
proven
Gardner
to
though.
be a lie.
Eric Gardner.
Eric Gardner
come on now.
resisted arrest. Black
You
people.
think so?
Yeah, it's video footage. You watch it. I don't gotta think nothing. It's there.
I mean, come on.
Yo, bro, but let's
He
keep
was
it real.
subdued and he continued.
Bro, he
shooting
shouldn't
him,
have fought. You was doing this.
but
Listen.
come on,
Yo, we can listen, bro. Let's just be real. We can be emotional about it all we want, but let's be real.
Nah, I ain't about
Yes,
to be
somebody
emotional.
lost
It's just-
their lives.
Yeah.
That's horrible. Blah blah.
That's somebody's
First of all,
father. That's somebody.
yeah, that's cool, but that somebody's father was not intelligent, and this is reality. It's not intelligent to fight a war that you're not gonna win. At the end of the day, your fight is not with the officers; it's with the court. Their job is to lock you up. Their job is not to prosecute you. Okay? So,
Gotcha.
but when you put them in a position to prosecute you by you fighting them, because I can show you countless of videos of when people was like, oh no, this person didn't have a gun and they turned around and shot the cop right in the face. I can show you mad videos of that. So there's reasons why they move a certain way. If you're tussling with a cop who has a gun on his hip, there's chances are something's gonna happen to you. This is just reality. Why us black people feel like we have to always go against authority in
So
a
you
sense
don't
of
think black people are targeted by
no,
police?
not at all.
Or
Not at all.
Racially profiled?
Not at all. But when you go to
I mean, I can tell
I'm
you.
gonna keep
for
it
me,
real, bro.
I'm gonna tell you for me, I've been racially profiled.
That's cool. But maybe
by
because
police.
of the neighborhood you was in. Because I used to live in red zones. Listen to me. This is a fact, bro. We live in listen, bro, this is a fact. In our neighborhoods, who's killing, who's robbing, who's shooting, selling drugs? Right?
I mean, people
so if you
of
in
our
a red
own
zone
color.
area, listen, when I was living in Bricktown in Queens, right? Right? Bricktown, Southside Jamaica, Queens. I didn't get mad when police stopped me. I was happy. You want to know why? Because I knew they was doing their job. Okay? It kept us safer. This is a fact, bro.
So you think
It's not degrading for-
it's not the same
Yo,
standard.
listen, I'll
It's not the
accept
same-
that. I'll accept that.
Humiliating,
I'll
bro.
accept that
Alright.
humiliation for the safety of my people. I'll accept that.
But let's do this. Is it the same standard for white people that's driving in the same
It
neighborhood?
happens all the time, bro.
Nah.
There's hundreds of footages. Just like they say they don't shoot on white people. I can show you 30,000 tapes of shooting on white people. I can show you this.
But we can see all types of footage where white people is taking guns from police,
And
and
I
they
can
still won't get.
And I can
they
show you
still
footage.
won't
I can show you
blame
footage
them.
of black men doing the same thing and not getting blamed. So what is the point? But what they gonna show you on the media? They're only gonna show you the thing that justify what they gotta
I
say.
agree with him. I'd rather
No, it's
stop
valid
and
points
let
in
my brother
every
safe.
argument. It's value points
Yo,
in
guess
every
what?
argument.
All right, Negroes.
Yeah.
All right, Negroes. Let me educate you Negroes on. Let me educate you Negroes on something.
Smash it like
Let me educate you Negroes on something. If you don't want police officers in your hood harassing you, stop committing crimes. Stop selling drugs in your community. Stop robbing and stealing from your own people. Stop killing your people all day. Stop carrying guns. Stop doing these things. Because if you stop doing these things, and your community is safe, less reason for police to patrol. Just like in Long Island, this area. You wonder why they have one police car? Because they don't have to patrol because nobody's committing crimes like that. There's no high-rated crimes, so they don't have to deal with that. But if you're in an area with high-rated crime, would you want the police not to come?
You know
So-
what, Rec, I'm sorry. Let me cut in real quick.
Yeah,
Let me
speak.
just stress this real quick.
Yeah.
Back in the days in the 90s, when the white boys came over across that bridge,
They got harassed too.
They got harassed.
Because what are you doing here, white boy? You don't belong here. You're
They
here to
got
buy
harassed.
drugs,
If
right?
a white boy was walking down the block in the 90s and he didn't belong in that area, he was getting harassed. So it played the same way on the other end, bro. I'm with homie on this one. I can't speak on everything, but on this one, I'm with him on that.
But this is what I'm saying. At the end of the day, even with, you know how we can stop police brutality? It's real simple. It's one thing. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Respect. we don't have respect for authority because you know how they started off? They give the kids the power in the household where you can't even spank your kid. You can end up losing your kid. You don't even own your kid. So kids have the power in the household. So they don't respect no authority. So when they go outside, they're not respecting no police.
That's deep.
They're not respecting no police. So
That's
when
a
they
valid
go there,
point.
like you know what I do? You know what I do when police pull me over? I roll my windows down. I take my key, put it on the hood, turn all the lights on, and I put my hand on the steering wheel. It's called respect. You know why? Because I know he has a dangerous job, and there's numerous times they done walked up. Numerous times they done walked up to just have a regular routine pullover, and they get shot in the face.
And they train.
So they're trained for this. So at the end of the day, when you show that respect, I guarantee you, if any of you people try this when you get pulled over by
Smash
police, I
that like
guarantee you, 97% of the time you will get away with no ticket.
I've gotten away.
You know how I know?
Let me-
I've been doing it forever,
let me
bro.
interject.
I done drove with a suspended license, bro.
How many times
Yo,
I got away
let
with
me
no
interject.
tickets?
Let me
bro.
interject. I'm agree with you on that. I feel like a lot of our people give police a hard time, and I tell people, listen, that's the wrong thing to do. That's a person that got a license to kill. You feel me? So you supposed to give them respect.
I mean, y'all niggas know the shooter in y'all hood. Y'all give him respect. Y'all shut the hell up when he comes around. So all of a sudden, a guy that could legally pop you, a guy that could legally pop you, a guy that could legally pop you, you're not afraid of him though. You're not afraid of him though.
That's a fact.
But a dude from the hood that you know is a shooter, y'all niggas calm down. Y'all quiet.
He a gangster. He a
Y'all
killer.
quiet. But the person that can legally pop you, you acting brave too because it's the
Look.
cool thing. They made it cool. It's cool to say F the police all day. It's cool. So when you say F the police, just think about it. Common sense. A cop is never gonna remember the person that waved at him, but they always remember the person that gave him the middle finger. So why be a dick?
Yo, we
Why?
got over 500 some people in the
But
room.
why be that
And we
person?
probably got like 15,000 people that
And
came
another
in
thing
and
too,
out.
this is how I know niggas is dumb. If throughout history, every time a black person does some dumb shit, they get shot by police, why would you play with these niggas?
They done shot 20 niggas the same week.
Why are you playing with these niggas? You know they gonna do it.
Biggest
This is what y'all say. Oh, they killing me because I'm black. So then why are you playing with them?